Hey guys, April 2nd. Welcome into the trading room. This is EP. I'm going to give you guys a recap of activity that took place today in the Trade Lab segment. Had trades today in gold, crude. Also, we're trying to look for a trade opportunity in natural gas. I'll talk to you about that with the reporting that we had today. We're scouting the stocks, looking for some opportunities that didn't have exceptional risk, but most of them did today because of the V word, volatility. You're looking at the S&P right now. 915, you can see those green dots down there. Those are oboe signals. Those are the overbought, oversold. In this case, obviously oversold. And those green dots are showing the indication of retracement. And did it retrace? Not only did it retrace, but it reversed. And because of some news that broke here about, I don't know, it feels like about 15 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, the announcement coming from the top that there's an imminent report coming from the Fed on a cut. You got some stimulus talk, and the market just shot up into the bull territory. So yeah, that's about a $4,900 run from the bottom to the top in the S&P. So let's talk about the other markets. Let's talk about where I made some money today, where I played today. Actually, I'll just show you performance first. The trades that took place today were in the Swiss franc, the crude, and gold. There's the results. Gold is where I made most of the money, so we'll go there first and showcase that. There it is. It's down here somewhere. Just gotta look for it. GC. There you go. All right, so gold. Start looking for trade opportunities at 9:30. That's when the trade lab, that's when my segment starts. And 9:30 is right over here. And you can see that bubble I have there. That bubble is indicating the qualifier for the turbo scalp strategy, which is using some bands and a moving average laid out on top of the levels so I can see opportunities that are bullish or bearish. And this one, as you can see, we're up above the top green, so we're in bull zone 2. Okay, for those of you guys who need to look at a quick chart on what the map looks like, there's the map. Okay, there's a sample of the zones. Now that you got the map, you can see that we were in bull zone 2, and when we're in a trend following trade, we're waiting for the market to close on or above that moving average, and we got it. I almost canceled this trade because after 7 minutes, I'm going to kill it if it doesn't get filled, and it got filled on the 7th minute. So this is a 2-lot trade for me. Actually, no, this is a 1-lot trade. I added to it once we qualified closing on or above the band, which took place 2 minutes later. So I added to the position, took one off when we got up to the top, and this is when the news broke. Right about 10:03, market shot up. Actually, I take it back. This was not when the news broke. We were just getting a lot of action because we were having some reports coming out. I think it was ISM manufacturing that we had today. And we got a quick spike. And what I did is I placed my stop on my second unit right underneath the RQ level, and the market just came down and tapped it, that level, then bounced back up. I started taking profits off the second one. You see the red dots up at the top there? Those are the oboe signals. So now you have a overbought market and a potential retracement coming. And what I've done here is I've drawn the white arrows from exactly where you would sell it and where you'd want to take profits, obviously the level as it comes back down and tests. That's about $500 on 2 different lots, two different entry spots in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 minutes. About $470 potentially to have been made on a retracement, following a trade that made me about $500 on the way up. So net in, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes of trading, if that, 15 minutes, it's like $1,000 going up and coming back down on the gold market. Let's now move over to crude oil, because that's the talk of the town. That what you're seeing to the right is not a mistake. Those are the bands, and man, excessive volatility today. Yeah, look at that. Crude oil up at 27.50 And this thing started to take off based off of the news that broke, as I mentioned earlier. So here we are in 25 minutes. This market has gone, it's had a $7,300 move in the last 25 minutes. Well, I already made my money, and unfortunately, nobody saw that fundamental thing coming. And unfortunately, I did not have a trend, or I'm sorry, a qualifier here. I tried selling crude oil. I was actually doing a counter trend as we were breaking back down. I wanted to see if we were going to break a low that we had in the Eurex session. Failed to do so, so I took a hit and did not get long into that market because I was busy at this point in time on my gold trade and I had all my attention over there. I was actually taking profits off the table with everything that I had. And with that being said, I'm going to take you guys over to the NASDAQ and show you what was happening over there in the NASDAQ. NASDAQ breaking out here at 10:30 off of the news, rallying up with the S&P, and there's an oboe signal. Look at the retracement here. Beautiful retracement, taking that short back down to the NOS level. And as we speak, you have a qualifying condition about to happen here for a trend follower, since this is the beginning of bull zone 1. Remember, the bull zones and the bear zones. There they are once again if you need them. So right now the NASDAQ is playing right here, right above the top green level. And that would be an entry. That would be a qualification of potential entry for the NASDAQ. And the last one I want to share with you, we did have a natural gas report today. So we're going to give some credit where credit is due. You have a channel. You've known about it for a long time. You can see the color of the candles that are turning yellow, which is neutral, to purple, which is weakness. And you got a channel breakdown. So everything taking place here, color of the candle, the channel being broken. And what happened is the market came down to right about here. Then it spiked back up, came back to about break even. And then it went right down to the target, which is the RQ level. Beautiful thing before it went back up. So it just goes, and it's a huge testament to show you how strong these levels are and how important they are for the trading that we do today. And of course, applying the logic as I do every day. There's the logic that I applied for that gold trade I showed you earlier. Sentiment was working for me. It was a trend following trade. It was one of the leaders, second largest leader behind crude oil today. I'm talking about gold right now. RQ Tech was green across the board. I believe it still is. Here's the RQ Tech. And if you look at the gold, it's still green across the board. 1 hour, 3 hour, 8 hour. So I had that working for me. The location was high. That wasn't working for me, so I didn't put any credit on that. But with the report that was due out, and obviously that's what pushed it, this was a high probability trade, and that's where I made my money today. So there's a great application of the logic, just like we talked about in the workshop last night. Stay tuned for the next workshop. We do them every Wednesday. And of course, we do the Trade Lab every day. If you want to get into the Trade Lab for a free 2-week trial, please be my guest. Go to thetradingroom.com, fill out the report here, the 2 boxes, I should say, for a free 2-week trial. If you want to check out their performance and some of the videos like this one, head on down the website. Check out the tech, check out the performance, check out the recordings, and check out the lab tomorrow morning as we do this all over again. And for the day, here's the wrap, $582. We did that in roughly 26 minutes today. And the average time in the market, 5 minutes. 5 minutes to capture our profit target. So I'm trying to take $500 out of the market every single day on a $10,000 account. And so far this week, it has been fantastic. There you go. Show you the results. We're up 2,000. And there is a graph to show you the results for this week. I'll do a recap for the month, a recap for the year tomorrow in the Trade Lab. So hang out with us, be a part of it, and have a fantastic rest of your day.